Hello and welcome to my first Showdown live. This is SuperJohnSlade here. Decided to start making these because I'm going to be joining the PGL soon. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. We got our hyper offensive Mega Alakazam team that I built, and this is by no means the best team. It doesn't have any hazards or hazard removal, so let's see if we can find ourselves a battle. Alright, pretty scary team. Got Speed Boost, Baton Pass, probably into that Dragonite or Gyarados. Probably Mega Gyarados. So, we do have our bluff lead here. This is Choice Scarf instead of defensive. Not 100% sure what I'm feeling here. Let's go with that, because he's probably going to lead. Oh, he went Pharaoh. I was predicting Raikou with the HP Ice. I want a Fire Blast, but I'm worried about Dragonite coming in. Anything really, but he probably will just go for hazards knowing that I don't have any removal. Let's go straight for that. We do get a nice chunk of damage off there. I do think he's going to save this, so let's go ahead and go into Mega Alakazam, hopefully get our Mega off. Oh, he just goes for the Seed. Alright, that's not too bad. Go straight for Mega Focus Blast. Hopefully knock this Ferrothorn out, as we do miss. Not a big deal. Goes for Stealth Rock again. I don't know what he was expecting. And we do connect. So that's Ferrothorn gone. A nice defensive wall out of the way. Just waiting. I think I'm really worried about that speed boost, but I do like that we got our Mega off early. Scarf Garchomp is going to come in handy a lot. Be able to hit that Dragonite really hard. And here we do see the Scolipede trying to set up with the... Probably will try to set up with that speed boost. Let's go ahead and go for the Psychic on the Protect. Now if he Mega Horns here, I'm okay with that. I'm just going to go straight into our Siege Engine, our Talonflame, and knock him out next turn. And that's fine. Does put up a sub, so he gets to +2. I think I'm most worried about Gyarados getting past 2. Let's hit him with a Dazzling Gleam in case he goes. No, he just gets full recovery. I think he's just, yeah, he's just going to sit here. Speed boost up on my face. Leftovers Leech Seed really helping him out. I should have switched to the Talonflame earlier, but at this point, might get swept in my first OU live. Let's see what happens. Start the timer on him. It's River Flow. About to take me down. So he does hit up with another Protect. Obviously nothing's getting done here. I do not want him to be behind a sub though, so I'm going to stay in and go for Psychic. Now he's finally up. I'm just going to let this die. +4 speed, or +6 speed doesn't mean too much of a difference. It could have been +1 speed and probably outsped most things on my team barring Garchomp, so I've already misplayed. Don't want to misplay any more than I have. Just keep going for Psychic, not let him get behind a substitute. And there it is. So now we can just go into Talonflame, and this Brave Bird will kill him. He could go for Protect, but he cannot Baton Pass out because of the priority, so that's nice. There we go. So no Baton Pass shenanigans. We will get one more Brave Bird off with our Siege Engine here. No point in switching out because we are dead to rocks. Because Raikou takes a huge amount of damage from that crit, and he went for the Thunderbolt. Now, I'm thinking Superior is a good answer here, as we can just go straight up for the Leaf Storm. This is Assault Vest, so I think we'll take an HP Ice pretty well, and hopefully just get up to +2. Yeah, there we go. Dragonite's Extreme Speed will probably take us out. Conk's Mach Punch might. But I'm happy where we are sitting at +2, as we can just go... I want to go for the knockoff. I'm scared of Weakness Policy. And that's what it was. So he does get to +1/+1. Let's just go for Dragon Pulse here. We're down to the Ice Punch. That's okay. We will outspeed with this, so I'm just going to go straight up for an Outrage. He doesn't have much that wants to come in and take this. He's probably just going to go for an Ice Punch, and Dragonite's gone. All right. Still in a pretty good spot. Gyarados comes out. I'm guessing Mega. Worried about the Ice Fang, but we will get to hit it pretty hard here with an Outrage. Oh yeah. Dragon Dance. We should still outspeed. We do. So this Gyarados is going to go down, and then all we have to deal with is Conkeldurr. That's gone. We are confused. I think I'm going to switch into Bisharp here and sack that because that's not doing anything to a Conkeldurr. That way we can get off another Outrage or an Earthquake. We'll see what he wants to go for. Oh, he's actually Bulk Up. Okay. I'm just going to go for the knock here. Get rid of maybe an Assault Vest, something like that. No, obviously not an Assault Vest. He's Bulk Up. He does get the Drain Punch off. Let's go straight for a Play Rough. Save that Scarf Garchomp for last. Thunder Punch. Does almost KO us. We do land the Play Rough, and he's gone to a crit. Hit him up with a GG. Let's go ahead and find another battle. Got a little lucky there, but I'm not going to complain. We do see Tornadus, Rotom. I think he's going to lead Landorus, and I'm going to go Azumarill off of that. Azumarill matches up pretty well against everything except for Rotom. Can take Hurricanes because of the Assault Vest. Will-O-Wisp from Mew could be a problem. Will-O-Wisp from Mew or Rotom. So, I have to be a little careful of that. If he leads Mew or Rotom, I'm just going to go straight into Superior. Don't really care about Thunder Wave right here. You do see the Tornadus. He'd probably U-turn, maybe Hurricane, but I'm just going to go straight for a Play Rough. Hopefully hit something that's switching in really hard. He does go for the knock, but as you can see, that did a ton of damage. Aqua Jet, I think, will take him out, but I have almost no doubt that he's going to switch out. Hopefully just go for the U-turn, though, and we'll... Oh, no. He does make the smart play and go straight out. Now, I really think he's going Willow here. He could Volt, though. Let's go straight into Superior, just like we said we would. He does Willow. I like to see that. His only Superior answer, really, is kind of Tornadus. It's at 21. Could be Charizard, though. Charizard's what I'm worried about. Not much I can do to a Charizard unless it's X. Let's just go for the Storm. He does send out Tornadus. Go for another one. We don't outspeed, but we do have an Assault Vest on. Unless he's... Nah, there we go. And we're gone. Right back out into Azumarill and just Play Rough. Hurricane I don't think will knock us out. He does go Rotom. Only does 40%, so pretty defensive Rotom here. Now I think he's going for Volt Switch. Or just another Willow, actually. I'm going to go to our Alakazam. We do have decent special defense, as he does Volt Switch out on us. I don't know what he wants to go into, unless it's Scarf Drill. No, we do see the Tornadus. Probably going for Knockoff here. Ooh, it'd be nice if we had Protect. I'm going to go Azumarill again. It's just a decent answer. U-turn's resisted, so... See that he's probably going to go Rotom. It's not too tough for him to make that decision. So we do see he's taking his sweet time. He goes Mew. Really feeling another Will-O-Wisp here, but I'm just going to go Mega Alakazam. That way I can synchronize at least. Oh, well, not Mega yet, so we don't get a sync. But feel pretty comfortable just going for a Shadow Ball. Nothing on his team's immune. Should hit this Mew pretty hard, as he does go Tornadus. But now we are faster. I am a bit worried about this thing wearing an Assault Vest, which I feel like it is at this point. See only attacking moves. Unless we've already seen Life Orb, which would be pretty dumb, but we haven't seen a Life Orb. This Mega Alakazam really helps our team. I'm just going to go Zoomro like I have been. He goes for the Hurricane. I am going to play rough because I don't think he wants to take the Aqua Jet damage. I think he's going right into Rotom. I could be wrong. He might take us out here, but that will give us a position to switch right into our Talonflame, which will put a pretty big dent in his team. Or we could even go Scarf Garchomp, as he does take us out, which is fine. I think now we do want to hit him up with an Outrage. He probably will stay in, maybe expecting rocks. I don't think he'll U-turn because he might be worried about Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin. So let's just Outrage. Hopefully hit this pretty damn hard. There we go. That's gone. I do feel like either Rotom or Mew is coming into Will-O-Wisp me now. Possibly Landorus to get off the Intimidate since I'm locked in anyway. Yeah, here's the Mew. I'm going to hit it with an Outrage, see how much damage it does. Hardly anything. We are burned now, so a little upsetting, but what are you going to do? Seeing that damage before even being burned, I am going to go here. I do believe this is Scarfed 100%. He will outspeed around 450, so... well, that's only if he's Jolly. Could be running Adamant Scarf. Let's go back into our Garchomp, as we do see the Rock Slide predicting the Talonflame. So I am going to go ahead and go for a Fire Blast here. Everything comes in and eats that pretty well, though. Let's go for Edge, hoping... No, he's definitely not bringing in that. He's definitely not bringing in Charizard on this. I wish I had Rocks right now, but what are you going to do? I'm going to pull a double. Yeah, I'm going to pull a double because I think he's Scarfed into Rock Slide. He doesn't want to take that much damage. And let's predict either Mew or Rotom here. He does go Lando. Not too surprising. I'm just going to hit him up with a Psychic. He's either going to set up Stealth Rocks or U-turn to try to hit me pretty hard. I'm just going to go straight up for the Psychic. We do have the Mold Breaker. I don't know how much that's going to come in handy here. Probably not much for us. He is thinking pretty hard about this one. Knockoff would hurt. We will find out if he's Scarfed here as well. But looking at this team, it could be a Scarfed Lando because he has pretty defensive Rotom and a defensive Mew. Not Scarfed, we do hit 75% there, and he is almost down already. I don't want Rocks to go up on his second turn, so I'm just going to go straight into my Talonflame and Brave Bird here. Brave Bird, probably a 2-hit KO on everything except the Excadrill at the point where it's at now. Yeah, because Rotom's at 66, Music's 62. I do see Rotom or... Nope. He does sack, so that's nice. That opens up a big door for my Talonflame. This probably does not Oko. I think he has no reason not to just go for Hydro Pump here. I'm going to go into this. Yeah, we do see Hydro. And just to get some extra damage off, I'll go for the Outrage. Probably going to do... I don't know, 15% at a guess because we're burned, and this is a defensive Rotom. Just thinking hard about this one. This does come down to possibly some Sucker Punch games if we can get that Excadrill hurt, which Talonflame can. He does have a lot of switch-ins, though. It's going to be tough to pull this one back. We go down here to burn damage no matter what, which is some nice momentum, since this thing's pretty useless. I hope he goes out to Excadrill. Some damage on that would be really nice. He could just lock himself into Rock Slide. Excadrill is interesting for either choice. He does go Mew, so we get that below 50. I have to go... Considering letting my Bisharp get burned, that way I can get a few SDs off, hopefully, and do a bit more damage with my Sucker Punches on Excadrill, because I do think that is one of the best ways I have to beat it. But other than that, I don't think we have much of a chance. I actually am going to run the calc on this, so give me a second here. Looking for Talonflame. And defensive Mew. Braybird will do over 50%. Well, let's see if he's max defense. It's a roll. Barely. But he's either going to let this Mew... I think I'm going to go into... I think this is my best chance to try to Swords Dance. He's definitely going for a burn here, but I'm just going to go SD, hopefully get a couple of those up, counteract the burn, and see what we can get done here. Oh, he goes for Taunt. Smart, smart. So now we have to go for Knockoff, or we could go... Let's go ahead and go into Talonflame, predicting the Willow, as we do get that right. So we could turn here, but I don't see how much that helps, considering we know that has Willow and that double Willow really hurts me here. I am going to go for the U-turn. We do see Rotom. We go right out into Mr. T. I think, because we still have Talonflame, I think we're okay to Swords Dance here. I don't think he'll Will-O-Wisp. At least not on this turn. Hopefully Hydro or Volt doesn't bring us all the way down to where he can knock us out after a sword, or with a burn after a Swords Dance. We do get the SD up. He goes for Volt Switch. We are above 50%. I'm liking this. He could go straight into Mew here and just Willow. He doesn't have much of a reason not to. No point in letting his other Pokemon get weakened. For only 25 turns, this feels like it's taken a while. We are just sitting right around 1400 on the ladder, so it's not crazy. We do see the Excadrill, which I'm really surprised he's letting that get weakened. But he does have, well, I don't know. I think we can just go for Sucker here. No, he does go Mew, which I'm not sure what the point of that was. I guess to just get Mew a little bit more leftovers. But I'm just going to knock, because he does Willow, but Mew is gone, so that's nice. One less switch into Talonflame. We do see Charizard here. I think he's going to go Dragon Dance, and I'm just going to hit him with a +2 knockoff. Oh, he does just straight up Flare Blitz us. Sucker Punch would have been nice, but he's going to go ahead and catch the win here. We do 80%, which is nice to know. Wasn't a bulky one. Let's get one more battle for this live. And we're going up against a Rain team, which we can actually do pretty well with, because the Trace from Mega Alakazam can trace a Swift Swim, which has helped me beat Rain teams before. Seeing this, he's either going to lead Toad or just go Ferrothorn, trying to get hazards up. I think no matter what, Serperior is a good answer. Serperior also helps us really counter Rain teams well. I do want some boosts here. There's not much he can do to me. Gyro Ball kind of hurts, as we do miss our first Leaf Storm. That's a shame. He gets free rocks up. As we do have a boost now, he goes for Gyro Ball, does 55, a little more than I thought it would, and I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power. He probably, this is pretty obvious, but he doesn't switch out. It only does 80%, and we're gone. So there's one answer to this Rain team gone. A little sad, but not too big of a deal. I think we can just go straight into our Alakazam here, and I believe Mega Psychic should take it out. No reason not to Mega. Psychic is resisted, but it's Stab. Actually, I think I'm going to go Shadow Ball, because if he brings in Latias, that would be nice. Yeah. He doesn't. Let's really hope this kills as it does. Okay. Doesn't get the huge damage off with a Gyro Ball there, which is really nice. I could see Toad coming in here. Or Tornadus. This is probably Assault Vest, since he brought it in like that. Since he's Assault Vest, he probably is going for U-turn to get a lot of damage off. Possibly a Hurricane, but I think I'm just going to go into a Azumarill. We saw how well that already walled this thing. He does get a crit, but I don't know if that'll end up mattering. Hopefully not. And we do see Swampert here. If he goes for his own Rain Dance, that just lets me get free damage off on him. I think I am just going to go straight for a Play Rough. I imagine he might just Earthquake. He does 7%, which is nice, as we do get 51 off on him, which I really like, because that'll help out Talonflame in case we have to Brave Bird this later. And I think for damage, we might as well just go for Aqua Jet. There's nothing that can come in and absorb it, so let's just get a little extra damage off, as he'll probably just kill me here. Another 25 or 24, which is also great. I want to go ahead and just trace the Swift Swim here. I don't see much of a reason why I shouldn't, besides Tornadus or Latias maybe being able to take a Shadow Ball. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Take a little bit of Rocks damage, but we'll get off this pretty powerful Psychic. If he goes Latias, that's not a big deal. If he goes Tornadus, we'll get to see how much damage it does and gauge whether or not he's Assault Vest. And there it is. Oh, definitely not Assault Vest. So we are just going to go for another one. Oh, he's Life Orb. We already saw that. Alright, so Tornadus is gone. And we do have our Swift Swim Mega Alakazam sitting on the field. Here comes Latias. I doubt he has anything like a Shadow Ball. Probably going for a Draco. Possibly T-Wave as well if he carries that. Because he still has his Swampert and Kingdra, I think it's really important that we keep this Mega Alakazam. And I'm just going to go straight into Mr. T. We do see him go for Draco and lose some special attack. And I'm just going to go... I really feel Knock is the best answer here. He probably knocks us... He does knock us out with another Draco if that's what he goes for. Maybe he's fearing Pursuit. I'm going to go Knock. Oh, he misses his Draco, which is really unfortunate for him, because he does lose his Latias. I would go Toad here. Yep, gets up the rain. We are max speed, probably outspeed this. I'm going to go ahead and knock off, try to get as much damage done. Hopefully not a Speed Tie. Hopefully not a Scarf Toad, which would be weird. He does let this take a lot of damage, Damp Rock, so we know it's going to be 8 turns of rain, and he just scalds us. So, let's go Siege Engine. We'll get a Brave Bird off on this, and one more on whatever he switches in, at least one more. And then Swift Swim, Mega Alakazam will probably be able to clean up, if not Scarf Garchomp, but Scarf Garchomp doesn't outspeed anything, so I think we have this one. Do see the Brave Bird go off. That thing's down. We'll get one more banded Brave Bird off on something. It will take out the Swampert. We do see the Kingdra, so he just lets us damage this. And pretty sure, yeah, definitely Swift Swim Alakazam is going to be able to take this out. Just go for the Daz. Actually, Psychic. Why not? Take this down. And I do think this will be our last battle for the live, so... Hope you guys enjoyed my first live. If you have any, tips or anything like that for me, Pokemon-wise or Showdown-wise, recording-wise, please let me know. I am looking forward to uploading all my battles from the PGL as often as I can. We'll just go for the Psychic and finish this game off. All right, and that'll be a win. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time.